What if I told you that Donald Trump, more than a decade before becoming the 45th President of the United States, had a whole other presidential journey? In the twilight of the 20th century, October 1999 to be exact, Donald Trump unveiled his presidential aspirations on the iconic show Larry King Live. It's an event many have forgotten, perhaps overshadowed by his successful run in 2016. Let's turn back the time and flash back to the 1980s. Trump's political ambitions first murmured in 1987. Imagine a young Trump, fresh from the success of his book The Art of the Deal, discussing foreign policies on Oprah Winfrey's show. Oprah, a giant in the world of entertainment, even became his hypothetical running mate in this early political foray. Did Trump's political aspirations spark from a genuine desire to change America, or was it a well-calculated brand-building strategy? By the mid-90s, the political landscape was in flux. The Reform Party, born out of Ross Perot's 1992 presidential campaign, gained traction. It was Jesse Ventura's unexpected gubernatorial win in 1998 that revived Trump's presidential itch. It's fascinating to think about. Trump, spurred on by Ventura, potentially challenging the establishment as early as 2000. Trump announced his exploratory committee in 1999, and the reactions were mixed. Was this real, or just another publicity stunt? Trump's focus on fair trade, eradicating national debt, and universal health care hinted at serious intentions. Still, skeptics were aplenty. His campaign took an unexpected turn with a proposal, a one-time tax on the ultra-rich, a move to win over the middle class, or a genuine attempt to address the national debt. Trump's campaign journey saw highs and lows, from discussions about potential cabinet members to clashes with rivals. January 2000 saw Trump laying out his political vision in the America we deserve. It wasn't just a campaign manifesto, but a peek into Trump's thoughts on crime, border control, healthcare, and even his interactions with celebrities. But by February, Trump's presidential dreams for 2000 were shelved, citing the Reform Party's internal strife as the primary reason. So, what could have been? The results are intriguing. Trump triumphed in the Michigan and California Reform Party presidential primaries, even after exiting the race. Election day saw Pat Buchanan, Trump's primary competitor, bagging only 0.42% of the popular vote. Post-election, Trump pivoted back to what he knew best, business and entertainment, giving birth to the iconic show, The Apprentice. While his political ambitions simmered in the background, the world had to wait until 2016 for Trump's official presidential bid, a campaign that shook the world. In retrospection, Trump's 2000 journey is a testament to the unpredictable turns of politics and destiny. What lessons did Trump take from 2000 that paved his way in 2016? How different would America be had he clinched the presidency at the turn of the century? These questions invite us to reflect on the past's influence on the present and future. Was 1999 truly the inception of Donald Trump's presidential journey, or was the seed sown much earlier? The transition from the 80s to the 90s saw not just a change in fashion and culture, but also a shift in political dynamics. The decade laid the foundation for outsiders, like Trump, to seriously consider the Oval Office. But what inner calculations and events transpired during this time that fanned Trump's presidential desires? The late 90s, a time of booming dot-com businesses and the Yetwook scare. But in the political realm, a new player was emerging. The Reform Party. This new entity was promising change and challenging the long-established two-party system. Its emergence in 1995 was seen as a beacon for those disillusioned with traditional politics. By 1998, the Reform Party's influence was undeniable. Jesse Ventura, a former professional wrestler turned politician, achieved an unexpected gubernatorial win in Minnesota under its banner. Ventura's victory wasn't just a personal triumph. It was a clear signal of the party's potential on the national stage. Ventura, sensing a kindred spirit in Trump, extended an intriguing proposition, a Trump presidency under the Reform Party for the 2000 elections. But why Trump? Was it his outspoken nature, his business acumen, or simply the allure of his celebrity status that made him an attractive choice? Yet, Trump's association with the Reform Party was not without hurdles. In a revelation by the New York Times in 1999, Ventura had already nudged Trump about a potential 2000 run the previous year. This beckons the question: how deep did Trump's political aspirations truly run? Was it a sudden urge spurred by Ventura, or had the mogul been strategizing since his 1987 New Hampshire move? Let's delve into Trump's Reform Party journey, the trials and triumphs, and the challenges he faced as he aimed for the nation's top job. October 1999 marked the beginning of a fierce competition within the Reform Party. Pat Buchanan, known for his strong conservative views, emerged as Trump's main adversary.
Pat Buchanan is not winning the election. If the Reform Party wants to get 5 or 6% of the wacko vote, they can do that.
Though Buchanan had a slight lead in the polls, Trump's alliance with Ventura gave him leverage. But politics is rarely straightforward, right? Amidst this, a controversy involving Ventura and organized religion put further strain on the Reform Party. Trump, too, found himself grappling with personal issues, such as disputes with his ex-wife Marla Maples. Despite these challenges, Trump officially announced his Reform Party affiliation on Meet the Press, marking a clear shift from his Republican roots. His political strategy was unique, critiquing Buchanan, defending his business prowess, and scrutinizing existing U.S. trade deals. Trump ensured he was at the forefront of the news cycle. But as November rolled around, he knew he needed more to be taken seriously. Entered Trump's bold tax proposal: a one-time 14.25% net worth tax on the super wealthy. Its ambitious goal: wiping out the national debt. Critics were quick to weigh in, suggesting such a move would upheave the economy. Trump, however, stood firm, arguing it was a necessary step for the nation's future. Yet, amidst these policy debates, a cloud of skepticism hung overhead. Was Trump genuinely fighting for the American people, or was this just another chapter in his storied branding playbook? Key figures in Trump's campaign believed momentum was on their side, but the media, often portraying Trump's campaign as a reflection of society's infatuation with wealth and fame, wasn't as convinced. As the campaign journeyed on, Trump faced both highs and lows. From border control to healthcare, Trump wasn't shy in sharing his vision. But as the Reform Party's internal conflicts deepened, with key figures like Ventura showing dismay, Trump's presidential aspirations seemed increasingly challenging. With Trump bowing out of the race, the 2000 elections took a turn few could predict. But how did Trump fare post-withdrawal, and what became of the Reform Party? Though Trump had exited, his presence still loomed large. In a testament to his influence, he managed to clinch victories in both Michigan and California's Reform Party presidential primaries, despite having formally ended his campaign. These wins were striking, especially when considering the absence of his key rival, Pat Buchanan, from the ballots. But Buchanan wasn't to be sidelined for long. Overcoming allegations of fraud and amidst party disputes, he secured the Reform Party's presidential nomination. On Election Day, Buchanan garnered 0.42% of the popular vote. While seemingly small, in an election as tight as Bush versus Gore, every vote had its weight. Remember the Supreme Court ordered recount? It was a saga on its own. Post-election, Trump's journey took a different trajectory. Turning his attention back to his business empire and television ventures, Trump embarked on NBC's The Apprentice, a venture that not only bolstered his fame but solidified his position as a household name. But Trump's political aspirations were far from over. He married Melania Knauss in 2005 and remained a vocal figure in the political arena. Through the years, he floated between party affiliations, at times criticizing dominant figures, like his rebuke of the Bush administration over the Iraq War. Fast forward to 2016, and Trump's political dreams came roaring back, this time under the Republican banner. With Make America Great Again as his clarion call, Trump embarked on a campaign that not only saw him emerge as the frontrunner, but eventually led him to clinch the presidency against Democratic nominee Hillary Clinton. The 2000 election bid, while short-lived, was arguably a precursor, an early glimpse into Trump's larger political journey. It posed a question that would echo in years to come. What does Trump's political ambition truly signify for America? Every story has its finale, And as we wind down our exploration of Trump's initial foray into politics, we can't help but wonder, how did the 2000 campaign shape the political figure Donald Trump would become? Donald Trump's 2000 Reform Party bid was more than just a blip on America's political radar. It was a foreshadowing of a transformative figure in U.S. politics. From the strategic alliances he formed to the controversies he navigated, every move laid the groundwork for the formidable political player he'd evolve into.
Watch another video. Which Daily Blade video do you want to watch next?